Wakey, wakey, good morning. Okay, when I originally planned this video, it was to show you how intense my mornings are with the 3 kiddos and all the things I prep in the morning as a nutritarian. But since I planned this, my mornings have actually totally changed. So you'll just have to take what you get, okay? This was an off morning, but maybe you find complete chaos interesting. Who knows? Here we are. So I wake up, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, change into my workout clothes. Most morning routine videos that you see on YouTube will show you all the beautiful things, beautiful sunlight, beige clothes, beige furniture. But around here, we scoop cat litter, make kid food, and exercise first thing in the morning. You know, we got priorities. So I take my daughter downstairs. We start her food routine. She usually likes toast in the morning as well as yogurt and a mostly milk matcha latte with me later on. So I made her first course of toast and she watched TV for a little bit while I started my workout. I try to work out before the babies get up, but today I was a little bit late. I try to have it all done ahead of time. So I start on the treadmill for about 2 or 3 miles walking. I usually listen to a podcast or an audiobook while I'm on there. Today I happened to be listening to Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich audiobook on Audible. And then when I'm done, I have to cool off with a fan a little bit, you know, because hot flashes. And next, I try to do a Tracy Anderson workout at least 4 times per week, often more. I'm a member of her online studio and I have been for well over a year now. It's my favorite workout to do and I still only do the beginner level. I find it tones my body so well. It's not super hard and I really enjoy it. Plus I just love the movements. They're so functional. I think they really helped me after I had the twins. You'll notice I get interrupted about 1,000 times during my morning routine, but it's just a fact of life for me nowadays. I took a little break from my workout to play with somebody that I know, and then I took another break to make the morning smoothies for the babies, who are not babies anymore. What? For their smoothies, I usually put in some berries, a couple of really ripe bananas if we have them, half a Vitamix of Ripple milk, and then a spoonful of peanut or almond butter. I blend it and put it in the fridge until we're ready to go upstairs. Then I try my very hardest to finish my workout, though I'm prone to taking lots of breaks because I'm a baby, but also because my daughter loves to interrupt me. Once that's done, we head upstairs and take the smoothies to the twins. Isabella likes to do this part. I sneak a shower while they're having their little morning drink. And then it's diaper changes and clothes time. Daddy was home this week, so he did this part while I snuck my shower. Usually it's just me running around like a crazy person doing all the things. My daughter, Grace, loves to watch me do my makeup in the morning, so she stuck around for this part. And then I did the girls' hair. We all went downstairs together. We threw our shoes on. I got the diaper bag together. We headed to daycare. Okay, just took the kids to daycare so I can do a video without going crazy. The first thing that I've been having, this is how my days have been going typically for food lately. It feels like just the right amount of food. I've been having matcha tea in the morning as my first thing that I have. And I use soy milk so I get some good protein. It's kind of like a little mini meal, but it's liquid. So I do that first when I first get hungry, and I'm just starting to get hungry now. It's 10:30. Usually I get hungry earlier, so I would have this usually around 8:30. Then I wait till I get hungry again and I do my next meal, which is not a meal, it's just juice. Then I do vegetable juice at my next, whenever I get hungry again. So if I'm having my tea right now, it's probably gonna be 1 or 2 before I have my juice, 12 maybe even. Then I have my juice. I'll have a 16-ounce glass of vegetable juice that I'll make. Usually it's a mix of different things. It'll be beets, carrots, celery, potentially tomatoes, but not usually tomatoes. And bok choy is my cruciferous veggie. And then I would drink that and I would have my vitamins and I would have a few nuts and seeds with that. I would probably have some walnuts with that to help with the absorption of the nutrients from the supplements and the juice. And then I would wait again until I got hungry and I would have my big salad. So what I always do in the morning, now today was not a great example of my normal morning routine. This is just my Wednesday routine. Usually in the mornings, and I had been getting up earlier around 4:35, but I had to kind of kick that to the curb lately just because of a medication that I'm taking that makes me more tired. I need more sleep, so I get up around 6:37 now, which means I just have less time. Things are more cramped. I'm gonna try to get up earlier again, but we'll see what happens. I'm just kind of in a transition place right now. So I usually in the mornings, I try to get everything done before I get the babies up, of making my salad and having my tea first thing, but we're doing that now since they're off at daycare, and I can I can calm down a little bit and do that. So I'll show you what I do for my tea. It's different than how I've done it before. Now I only use the soy milk and the tea. So I warm up some water in the electric tea kettle, and then I grab my tea, and that is buried behind the fruit. And then I do soy milk. This is my favorite brand of soy milk, West Soy, organic, unsweetened. It's only just water and soybeans, and then they have some vanilla in this one, but you could just get the regular one. So I try to always do this with my daughter because she loves to have tea in the morning with me too. And we have our own special cups and our own special little routine that we do. But as I said, I'm in a transition kind of phase right now, and I don't really have enough time in the morning to get everything done the way I used to when I got up really early. So I have to figure this part out in my life, because all the things I do in the morning are really important to me. I just don't have enough time for them. So I gotta shift some things and figure out how to get to bed earlier so I can get up earlier. But that's where I am right now. So we make the tea now. So I have this beautiful mug that I got off Etsy. I have another amazing mug that I love too. This is my other favorite mug. I think mugs are so wonderful, and I really have grown into this idea of like morning rituals and like patterns, right? Like not, I don't like to say like there's a difference between thinking it's something you have to do and something you want to do, right? So I think of this word of rituals or traditions, or you know, just patterns that you like. Habits even can sound like, oh, I don't want that, or whatever. But I like this idea of like rituals, stuff that you do. So we always like to have this matcha tea ritual in the morning. So that's what I do. So here's how I make my matcha tea. I just put a little bit of water in the cup. I don't want to put hot water, like boiling water, in with my matcha tea because it will just cook the tea. And one of the benefits of this tea is that it's raw and has a ton of amazing micronutrients in it. And it's beautiful green, you can tell. So I have this cute little stand here. I hold my little measuring thing and then my whisker. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon of tea, and I use a full one of these in my cup. Okay. The real serving size is, it could be up to 1/2 teaspoon, but that's too much for me. I can only do 1/4 teaspoon per day, because otherwise my sleep is disturbed. But this matcha actually has a little bit of caffeine, and it helps me stay awake with this new medication I'm on. So then I do a little bit of shake there, and then I'll put the boiling water in. But notice I have cold water in there already, so with equal amounts boiling water, it just makes warm water. So I mix it up with my little whisker. Make sure I get all those pieces blended. And I put in some soy milk. One tip for these cartons, if you go like this, it tends to splash a lot, which is really annoying. So if you turn it the other way instead and pour it this way, it doesn't splash as much. Ta-da! Okay. Then I put more boiling water in so it's warm. That's it. You could make froth if you wanted, but I don't really care. Either way. That's my morning tea. My matcha. It's so warm and comforting and delicious. I love it, love it, love it. So normally what I would do is I would go sit down at the table, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go sit down at the table and enjoy my matcha for a bit. But normally it's much earlier, like 8:30, and I sit here with my daughter while she has her tea and some of her breakfast, and we just enjoy for about 10 or 15 minutes and just take in the morning. but today it's just me and Vincent. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy for a bit. And then you have hot flash while you're having your hot tea, of course. Then you grab your handy dandy fan. So much better. Really helps. I'll put a link for this one. The last thing I'm going to show you is just my supplements and how I usually take those, because I would have taken those around 9-ish already. So I get walnuts, DHA. All right, so I'm going to finish my tea. I'm also going to have some walnuts to go along with my supplements. So I get some fat to help absorb the nutrients. Just do like about an ounce. Oops, that's too much. And then here's what I'm taking. So I have vitamin D. These are Dr. Furman prenatal vitamins, and because they have extra iron in them. Just the women's multivitamin is fine if you don't need extra iron. This is his supplement that has turmeric in it, Dr. Furman's, and this is his supplement that has mushrooms in it. And then this one is GABA. I don't know, it's supposed to help with mood. And then this last one is my cancer pill called tamoxifen. So that is what I take in the morning, and I take it with some walnuts. And then I also take Dr. Furman's DHA EPA supplement, and I keep that in the fridge. And the DHA, it has like an orange flavor to try to mask the flavor of the algae oil, but I really still can taste it. I don't like the flavor. So what I do is after I take a vitamin, I leave some of the water in my mouth, and then I put the DHA on top of the water in my mouth, and then I swallow, and then I drink more water. That's it. I'm gonna eat my walnuts. All right, so I noticed I have some work to do this morning. I have to get my greens ready for salads. So I gotta wash them, and then I put them in my containers. So I'll take you along for that journey, and then I'm going to make a salad for later. This is maybe weird to you at first, but I dry my greens on the floor. I use these clean towels and put them down on the floor. There. Now I'm gonna prep all of these greens today. 4 heads. I've got a head of green leaf lettuce and 3 hearts of romaine. Now, it is super, super important to rotate your greens and have lots of different types of greens. Most people, when they first get started on the Eat to Live lifestyle, they get stuck on like spinach and romaine, or just spinach, because spinach has a really mild flavor and it's easy to put into smoothies. And that's the mistake I made when I first started Eat to Live too, and that's how I ended up with kidney stones. Not to mention spinach, whether or not you form kidney stones, spinach also inhibits the absorption of vitamin D, I believe it is, or maybe it's vitamin C, I don't know. It inhibits the absorption of something. So you don't want spinach to be your only green, so you'd really want to work to try to mix it up. So wherever you get your greens from, look for those, either the mixes, those pre-made mixes, and they'll just have like a little bit of spinach, or buy them in just heads like this, like I do. Now, because I form kidney stones, I can't have spinach or chard, which makes it impossible, literally impossible for me to find any mix that's pre-made of lettuce. So I have to, unfortunately, always wash and, you know, buy full heads. I've been eating this one lately, which I probably shouldn't, because it does have spinach and chard in it, little baby ones, but I'm walking on the wild side lately. But usually I'll just do this kind of thing. So I'll show you what I do. right, so that is what I do for lettuce. It takes, you know, if I have pretty decently clean heads of lettuce like I did, where I didn't have to do all the inside as well, it could just only take 15 minutes to get that much prepped. That's gonna be enough for 2 to 3 days worth of salad when I mix that with some other type of cruciferous and a bunch of other vegetables. Now, I had a change of plans today. Normally what I would do is prep my salad now so I could just have it later around 2, 3. I would use this big huge bowl, chop it up, get the salad all ready to go and ready to just pour the dressing and mix it. I would put it in the fridge and have that. And I actually have a really yummy vegan ranch dressing that I made, which is so delicious. It's not nutritarian though. It has, it's a mayonnaise, like a vegan mayonnaise base. I just looked up the first vegan ranch dressing recipe on Google and used that one. I don't always do fully nutritarian dressings. And so what I would do is just prep all that stuff and have it ready to go. But my husband and I decided to go out for lunch today, so we'll probably go somewhere where I can get a salad, and I'm not gonna prep today because I don't have to. So tomorrow I will prep again, as I always do. But I did find that that was the number one, what I call loving rule that I had to make for myself, which is to make my salad early in the morning, like 8, 9 a.m. before I can argue with myself about it. Get that done and ready to go. And the only arguing I have to get over is when I get hungry for lunch, arguing about having a salad versus a sandwich. And it's easier for me to get over the arguing of just eat what you already made instead of make it and choose to eat it. That, I mean, I just wasn't, you know, that wasn't my thing. I had to have the salad made first. That's the biggest thing that I do that keeps me on track. So let's say you're too busy in the morning to be able to make your salad, make it the night before, right? Prep ahead of time so that you have that salad ready to go. And I tell you, one big, huge, massive nutritarian or close to nutritarian salad every day really is the key to keeping on track with the Eat to Live lifestyle, okay? All right, well, that is it. That's my morning routine. It's almost afternoon. Usually my routine is done by 9 if I get up a little earlier. Like I said, I'm working on that. This video is gonna have a cheat sheet with it, and you can download that at thewateringmouth.com/cheat sheets. So just sign up there and you can have the cheat sheet. I'm gonna put everything that I talked about in this video in that cheat sheet. So the hot flash fan, the workout routine that I do, the book that I was reading on tape and on Audible, on the treadmill, the matcha that I use, and then also I'll put in that non-nutritarian vegan ranch dressing if you want it. I'll put in my typical salad recipe lately. So there's a couple non-nutritarian things that I put in my salad. I put some crushed up, probably a total of 3 or 4 crushed up lime tortilla chips, and the non-vegan salad dressing that I've been using, but everything else is nutritarian in my salads lately. So I will give you that recipe in the cheat sheet if you want to see that too, so you can sign up there. That's it. Let me know down below what you think. I know maybe some of you are judging me for having oil and salt and things like that, but I'm still in my shift to get more and more towards 100% nutritarian. So this is what we teach in all my programs, is how to shift your way. If you will recall, 2 years ago when I was just coming off my twin pregnancy, I couldn't even eat a salad. I couldn't even get myself to eat a salad. And now here I am having these massive salads every single day without fail. So yeah, it's shifts, right? And I can teach you how to do those shifts as well. If you would like, so you can download the cheat sheet, but you can also get on the phone with us or get on a Zoom call with us and talk to us about how you can transition into closer and closer into the Eat to Live lifestyle. All you have to do is sign up for a strategy call. We'll do a call with you 45 minutes to an hour. We'll talk all about all the things that are holding you back or what you particularly struggle with, and we will make a plan for you, a strategy for how you can move forward and get to your best, most vibrant health and the best chance of preventing, reversing diseases with the Eat to Live or close to Eat to Live or on your way to Eat to Live lifestyle that works for you. We will work that out for you. So if you want to sign up for a strategy call, we'd love to talk to you. They are totally free. You just go to info.thewateringmouth.com/strategy. and you can sign up with us there, okay? That's it for today. Thanks for listening to me babble. Let me know down below what you think. Do you have any tips or tricks or things like that that you use in your morning routine? I'd love to hear about them. Let's chat. See you guys in the next one. Bye!
I'm gonna take a picture of the wall, okay? Because the wall looks so beautiful right now. Doody, doody, doody. Bye.